Hey, what's up? It's Ticket Mel. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for stopping by. And quite a few updates have happened since like an hour ago or so when I left. We're going to briefly talk about the findings with regards to Brian Laundrie, and then we're going to watch the full interview of Chloe Smith, her mother and stepfather. This is a story that we covered earlier today, a brand new story. I recommend you go and check out that video. If you haven't, I'll put the links down below. FBI Denver made this post on Twitter. On October 21st, 2021, a comparison of dental records confirmed that human remains found at the Carlton Reserve in Myakkahatchee Creek Environmental are those of Brian Laundrie. This is the official press release and statement here, which pretty much says the same thing. Earlier today, they were posting this about 2 hours ago, and this is developing portions of human skull remains found yesterday, according to NBC. So that is the remains that were found. Two senior law enforcement officials tell Pete Williams with NBC that apparent human remains discovered yesterday at the Carlton Reserve include a portion of a human skull badly decomposed. This post a little bit more recent, and this is Stephen Bertolino, the Laundrie family attorney, and he made this reply and post stating that Chris and Roberta Laundrie have been informed that the remains found yesterday in the reserve are indeed Brian's. We have no further comment at this time, and we ask that you respect the Laundrie's privacy at this time. This is the interview that people were asking about. They wanted the full interview. Again, if you haven't seen this story, I'll put the link down below. I recommend you check it out. The 4-year-old girl that went missing from her campsite. Now, she was camping with mom, stepdad. She was there, obviously, the 4-year-old and her infant 7-month-old. Disappears in the morning. The zipper was pulled down, but the zipper is too high for her to reach herself. Bizarre and mysterious. Let me know what you think about this interview.
Starting by just taking me through Friday night and Saturday morning.
Yeah, of course. So Friday night, we came obviously to the blowholes. We got here about 6:30. It was just before dark. We were able to put the tent up, put our gazebo up, get everything ready for both the girls so then they could go to bed. We made them dinner. Cleo, she went to bed probably about 8 o'clock. Our little one had dinner. She went to bed. We had dinner. We went to bed. That was about it. We went to sleep. Cleo woke up at 1:30 and wanted a drink of water. I got up, got her some water, and yeah, she went to bed. I checked on Isla, made sure Isla was okay. I got back in bed, and that was it really. We went back to sleep. Woke up to Isla wanting a bottle. As we passed the divider, like I went into the other room, and
so as we previously covered, it's one tent they were all in, but there was dividers, and so the 4-year-old and the infant were in one section of the tent and mom and dad or stepdad were in the other section.
The zipper was open, Cleo was gone, and that was about it for Saturday morning until everything started.
So the zipper to the outside?
Yeah.
And you mentioned Cleo was gone, so you looked down and...
Yeah, so basically how the tent was we had Cleo was on a mattress, our little baby was in a cot right next to her. We had a divider, and then we were on a blow-up mattress as well. And yeah, she was gone. The tent was completely open. It was about 30 centimeters from being open, and I mean, I turned around to Jake and I just said, like, Cleo's gone.
What happened from there?
Well, basically, like, obviously we went and went looking, checking, making sure, like, you know, she wasn't around the tent. And then we got in the car, like, you know, driving around everywhere we could. We grew up here. We literally grew up, you know, probably like 100 meters from literally where our tent was where we stayed at the same age. So we just looked everywhere that we went as kids, and we couldn't find her. And then we realised that we have to call the cops. That she's not here. And then we called the cops, and then just all went into motion.
What was going through your mind at that time?
Everything. Part of me was thinking, like, where is she? She needs breakfast. What's she doing? Everything was going through my head.
It's been 4 days now. Tell me about that. The last 4 days.
Have been horrendous. We haven't really slept. We've had so much family help us and support us, but everyone asks us, like, what do you need? And really all we need is a little go home.
What do you think has happened to Cleo?
I don't know, and I wish I did. No idea. There's probably a million things that I've thought of, and everyone else, and as everyone tells us, they're searching every angle that we probably have thought of. I guess the worst part is, like, we can't do anything more. It's out of our hands, so we just feel hopeless and out of control.
Can you tell me about Cleo?
Oh God, she's beautiful, delicate. She has, like, the biggest heart. She just so funny. She loves rocks. She collects rocks. She loves makeup and dressing up. She, every day wants to wear a princess dress. She's beautiful. She's so sweet. She's everything that you'd want in a little girl to grow up, and
What's the information you would like to get out there, and what would you like to ask people to do?
We get inundated with people messaging us saying, like, maybe we've seen her here, maybe we've seen her there.
And just report it.
Report it is, like, all we can ask you to do. Because we can't do anything. If you see something, report it. It doesn't matter if it's small or big, or if you're sure or not. Like, we want our little girl home. And
just anything, report it.
People have mentioned that Cleo is perhaps not the kind of child who would wander off. Just tell me about that.
She isn't. She would never. She won't leave my side if I'm walking in the shops. I mean, I live 5 minutes from the shop. She won't even walk that far. She's
pretty lazy.
Yeah, she's lazy when it comes to walking. She won't ride her bike very far because all she wants to do is just go in the bottom of our pram, and she would never leave us. She would never leave the tent. She's wearing, when she left, she was wearing a jumpsuit, and she can't go to the toilet without my help unzipping it and going, and she would come get me just like she did with her water. She would never leave that tent alone.
Do you think someone knows where Cleo is, or someone?
Someone has to. It's been 4 days. And yeah, they have to.
Do you fear someone has taken her?
We hold hope that, she's here, because if I think about her being taken, it's pretty, a million other things cross her mind. But I mean, that's why everyone else has their as their job, because that's what they're here to do, to find her.
Can you tell me about that massive search that you've seen taking place?
Everyone's doing everything they can.
Everything they can, yeah.
I mean, we sit and watch it every day and all night, and
Yeah, it's going day and night. You can see it happening.
it's going, and we're just watching it happen. Like, they've been amazing updating us, but you know, every time we get a call, we just always think, like, is this our call that she's home? Is this our call that, you know, we sit and watch the sand dunes, and we just think that she's just going to run down it and like back into our arms, but we're still waiting.
How are you feeling right now?
How I'm feeling is how I never want any mother to feel with their child.
How would you imagine Cleo might be feeling?
Scared.
Terrified.
And you have a lot of support from the community and family and...
Yeah, everyone's been great.
The community's been amazing. Our family's been amazing. We've got a huge support system with our family. We've still got people flying here.
All the community offering to help.
The
assisting.
community's been amazing. We've got people everywhere, and you know, we're gonna find her. We have to.
Can you tell me a little about your family with the four of you? You live in Carnarvon, you go on camping trips like this. Can you talk me through some of that?
Well, this was
is
our
our
baby's first
Yeah.
camping trip.
Got a 7-month-old baby.
It was a brand new tent. First time we'd used it, so obviously we were trying to work out all the flaws that could come with it, but this was never something that we
expect
ever
this.
thought would have happened.
And what do you like to do, the four of you, spend time together?
We go fishing, camping,
hang out at the beach.
Cleo's terrified of the water. She doesn't go into the ocean. Loves the pool, but ocean, not so much.
Sandcastles and playing the sand.
Yeah, she'll play in the sand.
She's learned to ride her bike without a training wheel, so
Yeah,
we brought that up.
We brought her bike so then she could ride around basically where we all grew up. So she was gonna keep learning to ride with no training wheels, as she calls them, stabilizers.
And is work and school here in Carnarvon?
Yeah, I work in town at the beauty salon. Jake works
Is
at
that Rio?
Rio. Cleo goes to school at St. Mary's.
What's giving the two of you hope right now?
I know she's strong. Cleo was born 8 weeks early. She was premature, and she's been strong from the day she was born. So I know she can get through whatever she's going through.
And for people keeping an eye out, can you tell me, what does Cleo look like and what was she wearing?
She's fair skin, quite skinny, slim, honey blonde hair, hazel eyes, just beautiful. She probably wouldn't really look comfortable, or she would be terrified. She would be so scared.
If someone does know where Cleo is and isn't providing that information, what would be your message for...
Please tell someone.
Just report it. What if it was your child and someone knew and didn't say something? Yeah.
Any news can help.
And just lastly, you said the last 4 days you've been sort of here just waiting on any news, and
Yeah, we've been close by. We haven't left. Just waiting for her to come home, so we could take her home.
Thank you guys for watching. Comment down below. Let me know what you think about the interview and also about Brian Laundrie and the skull and what could have happened. Like, why just that? Where's the rest of him? Odd. So yeah, hit the like button, subscribe, turn on the bell with notifications. Take care of yourselves and peace.